Hello guys, in this section we will do the further configuration into a Raspberry Pi, and in this particular video we are going to enable the SSH connection into a Raspberry Pi. So let's go ahead and enable the SSH connection into a Raspberry Pi. Now let me just take out my SD card which we have just plugged in into our PC. Now I will insert that SD card into my Raspberry Pi. After that I will insert the LAN cable into my Raspberry Pi, and that LAN cable is coming out from my router. So what we are trying to do here is we are trying to make the connection between the Raspberry Pi and Windows PC. So let me just insert that LAN cable into my Raspberry Pi, and right after that I need to give the power to my Raspberry Pi. So for giving the power I am using the 5 volt 2 ampere mobile charger. So I'll connect that into my Raspberry Pi power port, and just after that our Raspberry Pi will start booting, but you won't see any sort of screen because we haven't connected any sort of screen over the Raspberry Pi. So what we have to do is we need to open up the router configuration page. So here I am going to type in here 192.168.0.1, which is the IP address of my router. Then I will type in here the login password of my router, and right after that click on advanced. Your router may have the different interface, but all we are trying to do here is we are trying to find out the IP address of our Raspberry Pi. So simply click on DHCP client list. Then you will see a host name as Raspberry Pi, and its IP address is 192.168.0.107. So that IP address you need to enter into a SSH client. What happening here is our SSH server is running over the Raspberry Pi, and we are trying to connect to that SSH server using the SSH client. First we need to make sure that our Windows PC should be able to ping the Raspberry Pi. So we will simply type in here ping and then the IP address of our Raspberry Pi, and IP address of our Raspberry Pi is 192.168.0.107. Hit enter. Here you can see I am able to ping Raspberry Pi. It means my Windows can talk with the Raspberry Pi. Now what I will do is I will open up the SSH client, and here you can see I'm using the putty for this. You can download this software from the link given in the resources file, and here you need to enter the IP address of your Raspberry Pi, that is 192.168.0.107. and after that click on open, and here you can see it is giving some sort of warning. We need to accept this warning, so for accepting this warning simply click on yes. Now it is asking for the username, and by default the username of Raspbian OS is Pi, and password is Raspberry, RASPBERRY. Hit enter, and here you can see we are able to SSH into a Raspberry Pi, and we can completely see the console of Raspberry Pi onto our Windows PC. Now in the next video we will try to get the GUI of Raspberry Pi over the Windows PC.